always nervous when I'm talking, but the Hall of Fame is something that anybody involved in athletics dreams about, and I certainly never thought it would be a possibility for me. Took a lot of moving parts for me to end up as a sports information director and to end up at the University of Mobile. As my mom likes to say, it was a God thing. I graduated from Mississippi State, went and did an internship in minor league baseball and thought that would turn into a job, but it didn't. So I ended up back home with my parents, looking for a job, sending out resumes and cover letters and coming up empty. And around that time, my best friend and his wife moved to Mobile. So my mom suggested, why don't you try schools in Mobile, Alabama? So I Googled colleges in Mobile, Alabama, and blindly sent a resume and cover letter to them, not knowing whether they had an opening or not. And it worked out where the University of Mobile had an opening for SID and just hadn't had a chance to post it yet. So I got first dibs and ended up getting the job. Looking back on it, I don't think I was qualified. I cringe when I look at some of my early work, but thankfully the school let me grow into the position and had a really good 10 years here. Some of the memories I have when I was trying to think about what to talk about, I remember starting live streaming here and had 1,000 feet of fiber optic cable. I'd have to roll from the athletics office building down to the soccer field and roll it back up after each game. I had it on a giant wooden spool, which I put on a golf club to help speed it up. For baseball, we had to put in a temporary speed bump and thread it under that and then back under to the soccer building for each game. I remember knowing nothing about volleyball to having broadcasting volleyball become my absolute favorite thing to do. Went from saying too hot to handle way too many times in the match to having random fans ask me to record like video greetings for people that enjoy watching my broadcasts. I remember starting the social media here and seeing that grow. We had a Twitter poll to choose our hashtag. It was between hashtag Ramit and hashtag Better Than the Badgers. Unfortunately, Ramit won, but it stuck with it, so probably better. I remember working 22 NAI national championships in a variety of roles, from stats to PA to production to photography and videography. I remember an athlete complaining about a picture I used on social media because of a face they were making. I didn't think anything of it, and I started seeking out photos where athletes were making awkward faces, and I created a lot of fun back and forth on social media with athletes. FYI, softball, baseball pitchers, and soccer players going up for headers make some of the best ones. But mostly, I remember the people, the coaches, the colleagues, the student workers, and the student athletes. And the little moments like traveling with the teams on the road and getting a chance to connect with the student athletes and spend time with them. Extended lunches with Sally, Coach Gore, and Coach Barry. Weekends at John and Amber's house, eating wings, watching football, and entering volleyball stats from away tournaments. I remember talking to Coach Jacobs before games in his office about anything and everything. I remember golf with Joe, Billy, and Shad. I even won a couple times, which is ridiculous. But mostly, I just remember the little funny moments that you had to be there for. It was a great 10 years at the University of Mobile. I can't thank you enough for this honor. Thank you.